In our journey through life, we often encounter profound moments that signal a transformative change, a divine whisper guiding us towards a new path. It's time to go, God suggests gently, indicating a shift that goes beyond mere geographical changes. This divine call is for a deep spiritual renewal, a clear invitation to release past struggles and limitations and courageously embrace a destiny filled with meaning and intentional living. It's an opportunity to break free from the inertia that has restricted us, stepping into the expansive and beautifully orchestrated plans God has for our future. This beckoning is not just about change, it's about evolution and growth, guiding us to a life where every step is imbued with purpose and directed by divine wisdom. You are on the verge of an extraordinary transformation, one that will catapult you beyond the familiar difficulties and routines that have characterized your life until now. It's essential to understand that this journey is deeply personal, and not everyone in your current sphere will be equipped or inclined to join you on this transformative path. As you prepare for this significant shift, you'll likely encounter a spectrum of reactions from those around you. Some may feel confused or overwhelmed by the prospect of change, unable to grasp the full scope of your decision. Others might experience a sense of loss, struggling with the idea of you moving beyond the roles and dynamics that have defined your relationships thus far. There will also be those who, though intrigued or even inspired by your courage, will find themselves rooted in their current circumstances or choices, unable to detach and follow. This phase is a divine signal to focus forward, acknowledging that the road ahead is lined with promise and potential for new beginnings. However, it's important to accept that not everyone will be part of this new chapter. This isn't merely about changing location or altering your daily routines. It's about evolving in a way that might require you to venture forth mostly on your own, or with a new circle of companions who are ready and willing to embrace this next phase of life's journey. As you approach a pivotal change in your life, a spiritual evolution that transcends mere physical transition, it's essential to recognize that this path is uniquely yours, divinely designed with your growth and fulfillment in mind. It's a journey that will challenge your faith, require your courage, and encourage you to step boldly into the unknown. The message, "It's time to go," is not just about a change of scenery, but signifies a profound transformation in your spiritual life. This shift is about transcending the ordinary constraints that have limited your growth, shedding the burdens that have weighed you down, and stepping into a reality that embodies the grandeur of what God envisions for you. This transformation will reach deep into your essence, prompting you to relinquish old patterns and behaviors that no longer align with your higher calling. Embracing God's plans may mean journeying ahead with a select few who are equally committed to this path, or perhaps even alone. This process demands a readiness to part ways with familiar faces and places that do not fit into the forthcoming chapter of your life. In this moment of imminent transformation, take time to reflect deeply on your current relationships and commitments. Evaluate which connections provide strength and alignment with your spiritual trajectory, and which represent ties to a past that you are being called to leave behind. This discernment is crucial for navigating the road ahead, ensuring that your circle is composed only of those who truly support and enrich your journey into this new phase of life that God has orchestrated for you. As you answer this divine call to transition, you are not merely departing from your current circumstances. You are advancing towards a higher purpose set by God for your life. This transition into a new season is deeply rooted in divine intent. It involves discarding the old to make space for the fresh growth that God seeks to foster within you. Keep in mind, as you respond to this call, that God's presence consistently guides your steps, soothes your spirit, and empowers you to embrace the greatness awaiting you. Let this message, "It's time to go," resonate within you, not as a goodbye to what was, but as a hopeful hymn for what lies ahead. It is a divine call to ascend to greater heights, to realms where your faith will thrive, your purpose will become clear, and your life will mirror the magnificent fate God has envisioned for you. Stand prepared, with an open heart to change and your gaze steadfastly set on the expanse of God's boundless possibilities. The path before you is marked by profound transformation, spiritual fulfillment, and exceptional growth. As you attend to this divine prompting, it's time to go. It is vital to ready yourself both outwardly and at your core. This readiness involves a profound internal journey where reliance on God's strength becomes paramount. This period calls for prayer, for earnest seeking of God's presence, and for delving deeply into His Word, allowing His truths to secure your foundation as you navigate this transition. Your journey, divinely ordained, may navigate through unknown territories. These regions are where your faith will be both challenged and nurtured, significantly expanding as a result. The uncertainties and challenges of moving away from familiar grounds are not indicators of a misstep. Rather, they are moments for God to demonstrate His steadfastness and for your faith in Him to intensify. Recall that it is often in desolate places that God's followers most distinctly hear His voice and witness His profound provision. In this transformative journey, you are not merely distancing yourself from specific individuals or locations. You are advancing toward a profound spiritual awakening. This new spiritual dimension is marked by an enriched comprehension of God's nature and a more distinct vision of His intentions for your life. It is a realm where the aspirations that God has nurtured within you begin to materialize, where your talents are utilized for His honor, and where your existence exemplifies His transformative influence. As you transition into this fresh phase, remember that the timing of God is impeccable. The sense of urgency you experience, this divine nudge propelling you forward, serves a distinct purpose. It is God's method of ensuring that you are precisely positioned to align with His designs, confirming that you are situated optimally for His divine plan to manifest in your life. This realignment may entail not only the abandonment of familiar faces and places, but also the shedding of outdated attitudes and behaviors that have hindered your full acceptance of God's optimal plan for you. Although the path forward may appear formidable, bear in mind that God accompanies you at every step, guiding you to a period of increased productivity, deeper satisfaction, and more significant influence as you discard the old and embrace the new. Focus your gaze steadfastly on Jesus, the initiator and perfecter of your faith. Allow His love and His assurances to steer you, console you, and fortify you. God stands on the cusp of unveiling profound revelations to you with exceptional clarity, particularly in this crucial season. You are prepared to follow His direction, to assess the attitudes of those around you whose apathy no longer impacts you. This message resonates with you if you're sensing an immediate, powerful call for transformation. You are rooted in your divine season, leveraging the strength and authority that God has graciously provided. You are affirming your commitment to progress, independent of others' support or apathy. Your determination is unwavering. I am moving on. This declaration is a powerful testament to your willingness to surpass your current circumstances. This profound realization struck me deeply during a recent service at church, compelling me to convey this urgency to you now. You are on the brink of transcending not merely a state of mind, but also breaking away from long-standing burdens, be they generational curses, ingrained habits, or even trivial concerns like attire. You are entering a phase of rejuvenation and sacred purpose. As we conclude this message, I urge you with this motivation: let nothing and no one impede your progress. The path to this point has been arduous, marked by a divine process of cleansing and refinement. The talents and gifts that God has seated within you are poised to shine brilliantly. Thus stand firm. Do not be swayed by naysayers. The favor of God envelops you. As you step into this transformative season, trust that God's grace is guiding you toward your divine purpose. Embrace this change with faith and anticipation, knowing that every step aligns with His grand plan for your life. Act now, engage with God's Word, seek His guidance, and connect with supportive individuals. Share your journey with us in the comments below, and subscribe for ongoing inspiration and support. Remember, God's blessings are with you. Embrace the change and let it lead you to the extraordinary future He has in store.